What drives a global icon to abandon a billion-dollar blockbuster legacy for the shadows of independent European film sets? Why would a man who built an empire inside Disney's machine willingly step outside it, permanently? In 2026, Johnny Depp isn't staging a comeback. He's staging a divorce, a psychological escape from being a corporate asset to becoming a true iconoclast. He's choosing artistic soul over the high-tech gold cage of modern Tinseltown. But this isn't rebellion, it's strategy. And once you see the pattern, you can't unsee it. For most actors, legal redemption means one thing: return to the red carpet. Smile, wave, accept the standing ovation. But in 2026, Depp did something strange. He declined major studio gala invitations, quietly. No triumphant, "I'm back." No carefully managed PR rollout. No nostalgia-fueled franchise tease. And that silence is louder than any comeback speech. Los Angeles in 2026 isn't just about film anymore. It's about surveillance. Press tours are biometric. Interviews are clipped for algorithms before the cameras cool. Every facial twitch becomes a headline. The Hollywood circuit isn't celebration, it's containment. Compare that to the production hubs of France and Italy, where the set is still sacred, where rehearsals stretch, where actors disappear into character without TikTok choreography dictating the tone. In Los Angeles, visibility is currency. In Paris and Rome, invisibility is protection. This isn't a hiatus, it's a permanent relocation of identity. There's something psychologically transformative about working with directors who value risk over market testing. Hollywood asks, will this play in 4 quadrants? European auteurs ask, does it feel true? That difference changes an actor's nervous system. At the peak of franchise fame, Depp wasn't just playing characters, he was protecting IP. The difference between those two roles is massive. In blockbuster culture, performance is filtered through committee approval, franchise continuity, and brand stability. In European independent cinema, performance is volatile, alive, sometimes uncomfortable. That's where Depp's early career thrived. Think back to his collaborations with unconventional directors like Tim Burton. Characters built from eccentricity, not algorithms. The 2026 pivot returns him to that ecosystem, where dialogue can be rewritten on set, where costume evolves with psychology, where character design isn't owned by shareholders. He's no longer a managed asset, he's a collaborator again. And psychologically, that's oxygen. Here's the uncomfortable truth about modern American studio contracts. They don't just manage performance, they manage persona. Morality clauses in 2026 are stricter than ever. Social media compliance, public behavior expectations, embedded PR supervision during press cycles. It's not just filmmaking, it's behavioral architecture. The term panopticon describes a prison where inmates never know when they are being watched, so they behave as if they always are. That's Hollywood in the algorithm era. For someone who has already endured years of public litigation and microscopic scrutiny, re-entering that system isn't redemption, it's re-traumatization. By withdrawing into European production circles, Depp regains narrative control. Not by fighting headlines, but by starving them. When you're not visible in the ecosystem can't define you. That's not retreat, that's leverage. Now let's talk money, because this decision is expensive. Tentpole salaries in 2026 can exceed 8 figures up front, plus merchandising, streaming bonuses, back-end global distribution. Walking away from that isn't impulsive, it's philosophical. Instead of guaranteed franchise paydays, Depp has reportedly prioritized back-end points on prestige-driven projects, betting on long-term cultural impact rather than short-term spectacle. Smaller films, smaller budgets, bigger creative control, and here's the twist. Critical acclaim travels differently now. A European festival premiere can trend globally without a $200 million marketing budget. The mythology builds organically, and myth is more durable than hype. The blockbuster star label peaks fast and declines faster. But the iconoclast, that identity ages well. This isn't happening in isolation. There's a growing pattern of veteran actors seeking creative refuge outside the American studio machine. Not because they can't compete, but because they don't want to be commodified. The 2026 industry runs on optics, but global cinema still runs on craft. Depp's pivot could become a blueprint, especially for younger actors who feel trapped between franchise contracts and personal authenticity. He's demonstrating that longevity doesn't require constant visibility, it requires reinvention. If Hollywood represents scale, Europe represents depth, and depth sustains. In the early 2000s, Depp embodied the eccentric outsider inside mainstream cinema. In the 2010s, he became the face of a billion-dollar franchise machine. In the 2020s, he endured public dissection, but in 2026, he's building something else entirely. An identity not dependent on box office rankings, not anchored to intellectual property, not fueled by red carpet applause. He's constructing the era of the independent icon, where relevance is measured by craft, where absence is power, where artistic autonomy outweighs spectacle. The question isn't whether Hollywood will invite him back. The real question is, would he even answer? If you think this is just a career move, you're missing the psychological chess game. Comment below, is this reinvention or revenge? And if you want the next deep dive into how global cinema is quietly replacing Hollywood's cultural dominance, subscribe. Because the real story isn't on the red carpet anymore. It's happening in the shadows.